Welcome back to Bearcat Gymnasium, where we wrap this one up with the Aldersons Awards West post-game show. For trophies, awards, t-shirts, and so much more, go to aldersons.net and check out their full catalog. I am Matthew King, joined alongside Keith King. We just watched a pretty exciting basketball game here in this rivalry matchup. It ends up with the Bearcats getting the 66-57 victory and getting back to above 500, getting that taste of the Tumwater defeat out of their mouths, which they had to sit with since December 16th. So they have to be thrilled with the way this one ends up. Get back in the win column. It started off very good for Centralia. They actually had the lead at the end of the first quarter, a close one, 11-10. They'd blow that lead up to 6 points in the second quarter, but then a 12-0 run from WF West, including a lot of excitement from Seth Hoff. He put up 9 in the second quarter. That got the Bearcats a 29-21 lead at halftime. Then in the third quarter, it stayed pretty close. WF West still led 46-38 before finishing it off 66-57. Centralia cut it down to 4 there in the fourth quarter, but then the Bearcats got that lead back out, started hitting their free throws, and they walk away with a big-time win over their rivals, the Centralia Tigers, here tonight. Scoring totals for you. First, Landon Cow, he finishes with a game-high 34 for Centralia, 10 from Cole Lawson, 5 from Rex Akins, 3 from both Brandon Young and Cohen Ballard, and 2 from Jaden Panett. Meanwhile, for the WF West Bearcats, they were led with 23 from Dirk Plackinger, 17 from Seth Hoff off the bench, 17 from Soren Dalen, 3 from Braden Jones, 3 from Joe Matthews, 2 from Gideon Priest, and 1 from Gage Brumfield. It was really the offensive rebounds that got WF West this victory, as well as Centralia struggling from the free throw line. Couldn't really knock down their free looks. Got to get a little bit better there. I'm sure Kyle Donahue will have them hitting the free throw line tomorrow at practice. Got to get better there, especially when you're drawing the fouls like we saw in this game. Both teams committed a lot of fouls, so got to knock those capitalize on those opportunities, knock down those shots if you want to beat these top-tier teams like WF West. We're going to go ahead and get you our players of the game now in this one. First, we'll start with the visiting team MVP, brought to you by Pacific Sports Spa in Chehalis. Pacific Sports Spa getting you back in the game in a hurry and is the leader in rapid recovery. Go get yourself game ready at Pacific Sports Spa. For Centralia, no-brainer here in Landon Cow. 34 points. He had 13 at halftime. Finishes with 21 in the second half. Very impressive performance. Struggled from the free throw line. He could have probably broke 40 if he would have knocked down these free throws that he wished he could get back, but he was doing it all. Really impressed me how he went after Soren Dalen, was not shying away from contact, said, you're going to have to make a play on me. You're going to have to make a clean block. Otherwise, I'm going to head to the free throw line and take the shots. Unfortunately for him, not the best day at the free throw line, but I'm sure we will see him improve from here. So congratulations, Landon Cow. 34 points is our visiting team MVP, brought to you by Pacific Sports Spa. Now our home team MVP, brought to you by Thorbeck's Wellness Center in Chehalis, Centralia, and South Bend. Strong today, stronger tomorrow. Strongest together at Thorbeck's. For the WF West Bearcats, Dirk Plackinger, he puts up 23. Also had 17 from Soren Dalen. But it was the lightning rod off the bench and Seth Hoff who's going to earn our MVP of this one. 17 points, 9 in the first half, 8 in the second half. That corner 3 after he missed that free throw, it was just silent in this gym, but I know everybody knew that ball was going in because it was just his night. He was scorching hot everywhere on the court, just doing his job, played great defense, helped set the table for his teammates quite a bit as well, and then when it was his time to shine, all of a sudden, in the blink of an eye, he was scoring in bunches very quickly. So congratulations to Seth Hoff, our Thorbeck's MVP of this one. Again, the final score, WF West knocks off Centralia at 66-57. The Tigers, they drop to 3-5. Their next game coming up Friday right here on the Eli and NFHS Sports Network. I'll be over there as the Tigers host the Tumwater Thunderbirds. Meanwhile, for the WF West Bearcats, they get back in the win column, moving to 5-4. Their next game also on Friday right here as they host Black Hills in that one. For my partner, Keith King, I am Matthew King, and that is all the time we have. Thank you so much for spending your Wednesday evening with us. Once again, the final score, WF West knocks off Centralia at 66-57. We hope to see you down the road for more high school sports here on the Eli and NFHS Sports Networks. Have a good night.